Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's BDF44 coming at you with another video. Okay, just want to weigh on something that had nothing to do with me, as usual. Nothing to do with me at all. But you know, I made a video previously about ESPN and FS1s and other networks just not giving us different topics and things of that nature. And I did mention in that video that there are conflicts going on within these various networks, and they're providing us any insight to that, or you look up as an apology coming every day, or it's that kind of thing. It's a lot of that going on in those networks, and I just got through watching yet another apology where Jalen Rose was just apologizing to Kendrick Perkins for saying some things that he thought may have went too far, letting the verbal slapboxing match kind of got to a point where it was brought to Jalen Rose's attention that Kendrick Perkins felt disappointed in those words, and he wanted to issue a public apology or several for his brother. And I just wanted to say that's a good thing. We get to a point, especially African Americans as brothers, where we don't want to apologize to one another. We don't want people to see us tucking our tail in between our legs in regard to somebody we're opposite of, whatever the case may be. But sometimes you're just wrong, and the best way to display your character for everyone to see is to make that wrong right. Even if the energy isn't positive right now, even if you're not quite where you need to be with that person, it's still very important as a public figure and as somebody who leads others to be responsible in how we handle our conflicts, to be responsible in how we allow ourselves to be seen in conflict. And I think Jalen Rose just gave us a good example of how to make something right. Yesterday, in watching that clip that he and Kendrick was going at it, I thought that he came in attacking Kendrick. I didn't know if there was something that happened previous that would lead up to that. I would imagine it would be. But I just felt like Jalen Rose had kind of come at Kendrick Perkins a little hard, and he laid it on a little thick. And, Kendrick Perkins is not the type of person who's just going to take that. But I thought he did a very good job at keeping himself professional and not tossing words back at Jalen like he would if he were on the street, because I know that goes probably much more intensely if the cameras are not on. But I thought they both handled themselves pretty well in the circumstances. But it did get a little cringe, and for Jalen to come back and just say that it wasn't his intention to do that, I felt was the right thing to do. I felt it was the right thing to do, and I just wanted to get up here and say that I appreciate that. Jalen Rose has stood on many topics, real topics that I've seen him do that I've appreciated. Times where he stood up for himself, stood up for his wife, stood up for what he felt was right or what have you, stood up for his people. I've seen Jalen stand on things like a man, and that's why I call him a leader. I feel like in the sports world, when you start talking about people of character who display themselves in ways that you can get with and in ways that you wouldn't mind the people in the youth watching, as an example, Jalen Rose is one of those people in sports that come to mind for me very quickly. And I know that there's a lot about him that I only vaguely understand in regards to his philanthropic endeavors and things that he's doing for the Detroit community. I believe he has a school that I've been aware of for a while. He had his school open for a long time now, and has been bringing forth just good energy in his community. And there's a lot of athletes who do that, and I don't think they get enough attention for the good that they do. We love talking about conflicts. We love talking about players making mistakes. We love talking about player movement, but I think that there's a time and a place to also give appreciation to the people as they display themselves as human beings. And this is one of those times where I thought Jalen did a great job of giving me an opportunity to kind of bring that to the light. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. This isn't a long video, just shooting some appreciation and some love to Jalen Rose and Kendrick Perkins. Those guys are both solid brothers. I look and I say Kendrick Perkins, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, why that was going on, but I definitely appreciate that they are man enough to put it aside and care enough about us, the viewership, to display an example of apologizing and coming to peace. It don't always have to go to blows. It don't always have to get ugly in the social media. It don't always have to be people going to different measures to try to solve their problems. Sometimes we can just agree to disagree, apologize for putting out bad energy, and move forward that way. I think it's healthy for everybody. So that's what I got to say, man. Thank you all for watching. My name is BDO44, and I'm out.